Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isabel Omahi, and if you're here for the first time, please do subscribe to my channel and do not forget to drop a comment down below and like this video. So today I created these green smoky eyes, and if you would love to learn how I created this look, please keep watching this video. So here's my client, and I'll be doing this look on her for her birthday shoot. So first of all, I have already prepped her skin and done her brows. There are videos down below that you can watch if you want to see how I did that. So what that. So now I'm using the Becca Primer to prep her skin. Prime her face and just apply that on the T-zones. And now going in with these two foundation, I used the NYX Born to Glow foundation in cappuccino, and I mix it with nutmeg of Huda Beauty foundation to get the shade. And this is just a little bit lighter than her. That's because her face has a lot of pigmentation. Her body is quite a little bit fairer, so some parts are actually fair, some parts are dark. So I just created a shade that would just match properly. And now I just blended that to her skin, and I'm using this damp beauty blender from Yglam Msmetics, and I'm just using it to blend out all the foundation so it sits properly on her skin. So guys, do take your time to blend. Now I'm going in with these two concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in olive, deep olive, and deep cinnamon. Yeah, so I'm going to be using the deep olive, that's a brighter one, under her eyes, the bridge of her nose, her chin, and in the outer part I'll be using the dark cinnamon, so it blends properly and it's not so bright. I'm just going to go ahead and blend this concealer. So I'm just going to let this video keep going and just show you how I blend it. It might take a while, but I just wanted to show an extended version of blending. So take your time to blend. Blend. So now after blending that concealer out, I'm using a lighter shade of concealer. This is a neutral tan. Yes, and I'm just putting it under her eyes. So now I'm going in with my black opal stick foundation. This is in carob, and I'll be using this to contour the sides of her face and her jawlines, and also I'll be applying this on her forehead, and I'll be blending that out. I'll also be using this shade to contour her nose, the sides of her nose, and I'll be taking it upward. So now I'm just going ahead and I'm just blending out all the products I've applied on her face. I'll just take my time to blend so that everything will be seamless. There'll be no harsh lines. That's one thing you have to do. Take your time to blend. Just slightly tap. And now I'm just going to go ahead and blend that concealer I applied underneath her eyes. After doing this, I'm going in with my Eye Magic palette and I'll be using that peachy color as the cream blush. So I'm just going to be applying it to the high points of her face, her forehead, her cheekbones, the tip of her nose, and I'll be blending this out. Now I'm going to be spraying her whole face. I'm using this green tea setting spray from Kiss Beauty, and this will just help me set and lock all that foundation and concealer I did. Now going in with my Merak Msmetics setting powder. This is in ginger. I'll be using it to, just set under her eyes. I'll be setting her face. Before I set, I always go her and blend that part I want to set so that there are no lines, because if you set that face without blending and there's any line, it won't budge. That line is going to stay there, that unblendedness is going to be there, and that is how you would not get a smooth under eye. So always go in, blend before you go back in with a setting powder to set. As you all know, I always like to set with a little bit of powder first. Now I'm going in with this Morphe bronzer in phenom, and I'll be applying it on the side of her face, all the parts I contoured. And now using this Morphe palette, this is a face palette in 8T, totally tan. I'll be using it to contour her nose. This palette has a contour shade, 2 bronzers, 1 highlight shade, 2 highlighters, and 2 blush shades. So yeah, I'll be using one of those blush shade to apply blush, and I'm taking the blush a little bit upwards, kind of a bit under her eyes. Yes, I just wanted it to kind of lift that part of her face. Now going in with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, I'll be using this to bake. So now I'm going to be applying a lot more powder, and this will catch out whatever fallout is going to be coming down from my eyeshadow, my glitter. This will catch it out perfectly, and this will also help me, give my under eye like a great finish. I'm also going to be using it to go underneath where I contoured, kind of snatch out that part. This will kind of give a lift to the face also. Yes, I know it looks scary now, but don't worry, trust the process. I'm going in with this Tara Eyeshadow Primer. This is going to be my base, so I'm just applying it. I just apply it with my fingertips. Yes, I know, guys, I don't know why I love to use my fingertips to apply primers. It kind of feels like it gives me time to blend it. I don't know, I just love working with my fingertips. Forgive me, but I love it. I'm like a painter. And now I'm going in with this Morphe eyeshadow palette. I can't remember the name, but I'm definitely going to leave it down below. So I'm using the darkest green I could find, and I'll just be going all over with this green as my base color. This is a matte green. It's very important that you use a matte green or a matte color whenever you're doing like a smoky look. Your base should be matte, because if you're using a shimmer, first of all, it won't blend properly, it won't give you that smoky effect. So even if you're doing a blue smoky eyes, first of all, go in with a matte blue if you're doing a brown, if you're doing a black, going with matte colors first of all, then you can apply your shimmer colors later on top of it. So, kind of building it up, build up your colors. Yes, build up your colors. After doing this, I'm going to be going with a yellow eyeshadow from that same palette, and I'm just going to use it to diffuse the base, just to diffuse the top of the green. I just wanted it to have a kind of a yellow vibe, but I didn't want the yellow to be like obvious, so I just applied a little all over. And now I'm going in with my bronzer. This is the Morphe Phenom. I use this to contour or bronze her face. I'm going to be applying this as the transition, so this is going to be the proper transition color. So it's going to cover that yellow a bit, but trust me, that yellow is still going to peek through just a little bit. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. So now I'm just going to apply that bronzer and I'm going to blend it. So just take your time and blend, you guys. Forget that my fingers are going so fast. I don't know why they are. I'm not fast forwarded. Oh my god. So now I'm using that black shade from the same palette, and I'm just using this to create that smoky effect. So this will darken the green, create a proper smoky effect, smoky eye, smoky look for this shadow. So when I'm blending, I'm just kind of going in an upward way also, just to kind of give the eyeshadow, the eyes a lift, kind of like a slanted upward. I just wanted the eyes to have like a cat's eyes lift, even with the smoky effect. So I'm just taking it a little bit upward instead of going down. So just keep blending whatever. If you feel there's a bit of harsh line, please just keep blending. That is the secret to a great eye work. Try to blend. I'm just using that transition shade again, and I'm just going to be blending that part between the transition and the black. I don't want it to come out too strong. I'm going in with the NYX glitter glue. I'm going to be applying it on the lid. I'll just be cutting it out a bit, not a cut crease at all, but I'm just cutting it out a bit, just to give just the part I want the glitters to be on. So this will serve as my glitter base. Using this Luztaz cosmetic glitter in Adeola. This is a dark green glitter. I'll be applying this on the eyelid. You guys, it looks so pretty already. This shade is so gorgeous, such a gorgeous green shade. So now I'll be applying this color. This is in satin. This is a Luztaz glitter. It's kind of like a foil glitter in satin. I'm just applying it in the inner corners of the eyes, just to make the part pop just a little bit. I don't want it every part all dark green, so that will just give a little bit of a pop. It's kind of a greenish, silverish. It's not so green. And now I'm going in with that black again. I just want to put it at the outer corner just to make sure it's, the effect is still very smoky. I want it obvious. I didn't want it all blended out, but I didn't want it to be harsh too. So yeah. So now I lined under my eyes with black pencil from Mabrook, and now I'm just smoking under the eyes with a black eyeshadow to create that smoky effect that is already on the eyes, bring it down to the under eyes a bit. So I'll be smoking it out. So doing that, I'll be going in with the bronzer I use as transition, and I'll also be doing that transition shade underneath the black too. Kind of just following whatever is on top of the eyes a little bit underneath the eyes too. Now I'm going in with my NYX Epic liner, and I'll be using this to line her eyes. You guys, I know you can't really see what I'm doing with lining. I'm so sorry. Probably should do an eyeliner tutorial. I don't know. If you want that, please let me know. So I'm just going to line underneath the sorry, I'm just going to be lining the eyes with this eyeliner. So now I'm dusting off all that glitter, all the fallout, because trust me, there's a lot of fallout on the face. Dusted that out, and I'm using the concealer, the same concealer I used, the deep olive, to kind of clean out all that eyeliner and black under her eyes, just to give a sharp line on her eyes. And now I'll set that part, and now I'm going in with my Zaron 4-in-1 mascara, and I'm applying mascara on the eyes. And after doing mascara, I will be doing my lashes. This is the Voan lashes that I used. I don't know the name. In fact, there's no name, but this is the Voan lashes. Now I'm dusting off all the powder, and I'm using my Dabel cosmetic powder, her shade, to kind of dust it off and blend her face. I'm also using a powder a shade lighter under her eyes, just to blend that powder out and set it properly. Now the hairstylist is here. This is Hair by Henry, by the way, so he's going to style the hair, finish styling the hair. Yeah, so that's the stage we're in now. Now I'm going in with this cream blush. This is from TM Essential, and this is Not Sorry. So I'll be using this to apply the cheekbone. I just wanted this look to pop a bit more, so I'm using that. I'm going in with this highlighter. This is in Bomb. It's a cream highlight. I'll be applying that on her cheek. This is the only highlighter that will be on her cheek. I would not be using a powder highlighter. I just wanted that part to be dewy. Applying it on the tip of the nose and the forehead. And I'm going in with this Inglot highlighter. This is in 03, and I'll be applying this just at the tip of the nose and at the beginning of the nose, and I'll just blend it out a bit so it's not so obvious. At this stage, she's already feeling herself and loving her whole look, snatched. And I'm using that mascara to do her under eyelashes. And after that, I'll be going in with my Nubian Cosmetics lip stain in ebony. Is that it? I'm not sure, but I'll check. And I'll be using this to line her lips. This will be my first liner. I'll be lining her lips with this, and I'll also blend it out after lining. I'll just blend it out, and then I'm going with this dark brown from my iMagic palette, and I'll be using this to properly line her lips. And after properly lining her lips, I'll go in with that peachy color I used for as cream blush, and I'll just apply it at the middle of her lips, and I'll kind of blend it out. Take my time, blend it out, make sure it blends with the lip color, the browns, blend properly. And then in the inner corner, the middle of her lips, I'll just apply a little bit of pink shades from that palette still, and I will blend it out. After doing this, I'm going to be going in with these two glosses. That's the Fenty gloss, and the second one is the Blossom lip gloss. And I'll be using the clear gloss for the outer corner of the lips. That's the part I applied brown, and the Fenty for the middle part of the lips. Yo, this looks so pretty already. Now I'm setting her whole face with this setting spray from Kiss Beauty. There's a pink one, and the look is looking. Using my hair wax, I'm just going to be applying that to the brows. Make sure it sits properly, the hair is sitting in place, and it's looking good. You guys, what do you think about this look? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Please let me know. To leave a comment down below. and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Until my next video, bye bye. Love you all.